So this is one of the plants I was gonna show y'all. There's already a nest. Gotta go slow. There's already a nest in this plant. I don't know if I can turn it around, but you guys can kind of see. I posted, you can kind of see the branches. Okay, there's a nest right there. And then there's a nest in my Monstera Soltipacana in there. And then I was gonna get ready to get one of the plants to show y'all, all the plants that I have not like giving you guys updates on. And this is one of them. My variegated green heartleaf philodendron is doing really, really good. Putting out new shoots, look at that. You know, but look what happened. They're making another nest. So there's 3 nests in the balcony. So what I'm gonna go ahead and do is just, I'm gonna chop all of this out. It's funny because this is from cuttings from the mother plant died, but I placed 2 or 3 cuttings in here. You can kind of see. So all this is just from that, and I already have some rooted cuttings. This is a really, really easy plant to propagate, and I'm gonna chop it here. I know it's gonna be so crazy, and I'm gonna propagate all of these little nodes and make a fuller variegated green heartleaf philodendron, so they can have the planter. I already have rooted cuttings, so I'm not really that worried or stressed out. But wow, I'm gonna start charging them. He has not done that all day. I was taking pictures and videos. The second I'm recording for YouTube, he moves the camera. Maybe if I ignore him, he'll like not. Hey y'all, how y'all doing? I made an iced coffee and it tastes like so. I'm not quite sure why, but I'm not a big fan of it. And today, I'm really, really excited because I'm gonna give you guys updates on plants that I hardly ever show in the videos. It was kind of hard because like, I was like, no, I showed you. I usually always give a lot of updates on Facebook or Instagram and in the stories. Why? Why are you being, is it the word obnoxious? And he's putting the tea, I don't want the tea with the frame. Girl, oh my god, gatito, oh my god, gatito, oh my god. So today I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys plants that I have not showed you for a hot minute. And yeah, majority of them are doing really, really good because some were doing bad, but I placed them in grow lights, and that's, that. I think this cat's gonna give me, it's gonna teach me patience. I really do think so. I thought I was patient, so let's get right into it. There is one that I think I have showed you a couple weeks back, but I want to show it to you again because it's one of my pride and joys on the fact that I have not killed it yet. I used to have this plant and it would always die on me. And there's also a camouflage. Why? Wow. Boyfriend is playing in his PC, and these clothes, I'm putting him in the room. You know what? You wanna say hi? That's what you want, girl. Right, come on. You happy now? I'm not gonna put you down, girl. This is what you want to do, right? He is moving his tail. Ooh, you wanna go down now? Huh? Okay. I'm going, baby. I'm going. Oh my gosh. Very kidding. So, what was I saying? Yeah, there's a camouflage version and it looks really, really nice. I had it at Lantomago, I believe, but I killed it. And this one is a Hamamelis Selby. So I'm pretty sure I've showed it to you a while back. And ooh, she's kind of dry. I placed her in a spot where it gets more light because I ended up moving my Soltic light from this wall. I put it to the corner for a different plant. It was on the white bookshelf kind of thingy, but there's barely any light going on. So I placed it over there by the kitchen where there's another Soltic grow light. And it looks pretty good. It's pushing out lots of new leaves, but the reason why I was able to keep this plant alive was because I was keeping it moist. I was honestly watering it every 3 to 4 days, depending how long it will take to dry out. And yes, it does still have the fake sphagnum moss. I like it because like it kind of takes a little bit longer for the soil to dry out. Hamamelis are really, really thirsty plants. I promise you that, like for me, that's the only way I was able to keep this Hamamelis Selby alive. It is gorgeous. It has the most beautiful foliage out there, and it's putting out, I still has everything. And I think I got it like 2 months ago. I don't know. I don't really mind the tag. It doesn't even really say. Oh, it does say Hamamelis. Let's see what they say. Water once a week, medium to bright in direct light, between 65 through 85 Fahrenheit. Apply balanced fertilizer once every 2 to 3 months. Sounds pretty accurate. I guess I know about once a week. It just depends on like how the plant dries out. Basically, this plant wants to stay moist. That's one thing. I did pay full price for this plant, $24.98, because it was when I came back from YouTube. I think that was 2 or 3 months ago. Time passes by so fast, but this is a little reward that I got myself, and I'm kind of proud. It does have a new leaf coming in. Look at that, and it looks pretty good. I'm kind of surprised there is no mealybugs. The leaves are not really succulenty. I know that mealybugs love juicy leaves, and this is more like piece of it sounds like a stack of like parchment paper. Like it just sounds like paper. It's kind of weird. When you see one of the big box stores, definitely touch it, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. It feels like those coloring like those papers that we do arts and crafts. So like usually there's like a book and there's like a whole different colors, and like people like usually cut them and put stuff in like other papers. Craft? I don't even know. For my brain for some reason said canes, and I just got into canes. It's a soft topic. I just got into canes. Why no one told me that cane is really good? Cane is delicious. That restaurant, the chicken, the sauce is so addicting. Like, oh my god. Anyways, so this is a really pretty plant. Highly recommend it. Keep it moist and give it a grow light, and it should do pretty good. I think humidity has something to do with it too. Oh, there's another new leaf coming in. Look, this is the new leaf that I kind of forced open. It was getting in there though. And then here is another one. Y'all see that little baby? And then I think it unfurled this one last week. That is just gorgeous. You can kind of see the new leaf coming through. So I'm gonna go water her. Also, like, it's kind of like bandy. So there is a camouflage one. They also sell it to Urban Jungle Life Trends. And if I see it, I'm probably gonna snatch it because I really, really love Hamamelis. I think they're so beautiful. They have the most prettiest leaves. I haven't seen one bloom. I don't know about that. Maybe they do bloom. I don't need all plants bloom, but I don't really know if I think it's because I'm saying that because I think I've seen a Hamamelis bloom on Facebook. So yes, this one's doing really, really good. I think I've showed it to you a couple weeks ago compared to the other plants, but I just want to give you guys an update because I'm very proud of it. All right. Next up is going to be this one. This is my Silver Hero Scandapsis. She looks so bad. My heart almost fell. Okay. I might need to repot this plant. This entire plant is literally being held by this one little root. This is gonna be on the priority. I'm probably gonna have to repot it tonight. Like, I usually like to record my potting up videos, but no, it has to be done ASAP. Thing is, I did chop this one up. I bought this on Facebook Marketplace. I think I paid $25 for it. I don't mind. I love Scandapsis, and this is one of those. Sorry, my book, no, it's just damage. I love Scandapsis. It's just so pretty. I have cuttings, and they're actually rooting. They're rooting, y'all. I used to love Scandapsis. I had a huge Scandapsis phase, and it went really high, and then it went really low really fast because like they're a little bit tricky. But one thing that I learned is because look, companies like to say Scandapsis are low light plants, so I used to treat them as low light plants. Like I would have placed them to a grow light, but not under a grow light, like just like on the corner where it's still getting a little bit of light. They would always die. So the second I stopped treating them as low light plants and I placed them in bright and direct spots, they do so good. So yeah, I had this one under grow light and I did chop it. I'm so scared I'm gonna break it. But if you look, you can see each node has a new shoot developing. That means it's gonna be a nice bushy plant, which is so exciting. So I'm really, really happy for this plant. I haven't showed it to you because like it usually looks kind of bad, as you can see. Stop it. It looks kind of bad. And I have my repotter, the girl that when I bought it from her, girl, she's fancy. She put leca in her mixture. When I saw that, you know what this look like? Cocoa pebbles, is that what it's called? Like the little balls that are chocolate from the cereal. Yeah, so this is a little update on this girlie. Very proud of her, and good thing we're doing this video because like I need to repot that badly. I'm not quite sure the kind of mixture. I'm just gonna give it the basic potting soil that I have, which is pretty good with all my plants. They're all seem pretty happy. Talking about Scandapsis, I just got this one and I think it's Walmart. Yeah, this is usually Walmart Expert Gardener. That's the soil that I use from them. They're pretty good. $10.97. I'm curious if they use their own soil. Let's just be honest. So I got these beautiful Scandapsis. It says philodendron Scandapsis. Girl, it's like two different things. I know it's just Scandapsis, but I'm not quite sure exactly what it's called. It's like the usual basic one that we always see in the big box stores. But it's out for $10.97 and like it's nice and full and pretty. Yeah, girl, I saw your other nest. We said only 2, not 3. Watch them be petty. Tomorrow to make another nest. Maybe it was like a trial and error kind of nest. I'm not quite sure. I think it's a 3rd. The reason why is because in the morning I usually see like 5 birds, or I see a lot of birds on the balcony, and they wake me up in the morning, which is kind of nice. But yeah, so I think that could be I'll give you guys updates. If it starts building, then it means there's an actual bird planning on laying some eggs in there. So I'll give you guys updates on that. How interesting. We have birds in the balcony, like little pets, seasonal pets. Is there even a thing? So this Cactus is beautiful. The thing is, I'm gonna take off this hooky thingy. Well, you know what? Well, I don't know. I would like to place it where on the bottom of a shelf, like on the planting room. where there's there's grow lights, because I know it's gonna do really good because it's getting a lot of light. But I think and the balcony is gonna get a lot of light too, like bright indirect light. The thing is, it doesn't have something so. But this hook is pretty easy. Like usually, I like to put all of my plants and that are hanging in the ceiling with some cash pots. Basically, I placed a nursery planter and another planter that doesn't have no holes, a catch pot. And I use it for like bottom watering, so I don't gotta bring the whole plant down. But some plants are an exception, and I would be fine to bring them down and then bottom water them for like overnight, and they'll stay nice and hydrated, nice and moist for a couple days. Now since they're gonna go outside and it's getting really hot, I might have to do it every 3 to 4 days, just depending. So I'll check on the plants. Usually I can tell by the foliage, but this is, yeah. So I'm probably gonna place this outside. I want to show it to you. It's not part of the video. I just got it, so it doesn't really count. But I just got it, and I want to show you the silver Heroskap, and I want to show you my new Cactus that I got. Alright, so another one's going to be this one. This is going to be my Spar Ginger. I give you guys, we botched this plant, when was it, like 2 months ago? And it is starting to flush out new growth, finally. It looks really good. You can kind of see the new shoots coming in. So I'm really happy, because for a second it wasn't doing anything for super duper long, and I kind of panicked a little bit. But look at that. Beautiful. Well, for me, because like it was a lot worse too. You might be like, that look like it's on clearance, but it was really bad. It had nothing, and now it's putting out lots of new leaves. And I want to show you guys the cuttings that I took from it. The cuttings look so bad. Like, so that's why we botched it, because they look bad. But I didn't want to throw these cuttings away, so I placed them in water, and for a month it wasn't doing anything. I was about to go and throw them away. He's playing with the tree bag. But look at these roots. Like, I'm so surprised at these. Look at those roots, baby. The trees are on the table, and he's like, oh, I'll let him. Look at those roots. There was no roots for so long. You kind of see the new shoots developing. I was like, if these do root, which they have, I will place these cuttings outside, and I'll have the mother plants inside, because like I said, I want to have plants in the balcony, but I want majority of them to be by propagation. So for a second thought, how many bugs, I was about to panic. But yeah, that's so cool. I mean, it looked kind of bad, but it has roots, and it's putting out new shoots from the bottom, which means it's going to put out more nice and luscious growth. So pretty soon we'll pot this up and place it outside and have a Spar Ginger, a variegated Spar Ginger outside. That's kind of fun. And then next up is this one. This is the Godzilla Sigonium. This one had no leaves. Sigoniums do not like to dry out for a long period of time. They get angry. And this one did exactly that. But like all this green stuff that we're seeing literally was not there. This all grew within 2 months. 2 months ago, this thing was just all brown, dried. You can kind of still see, like, it looked just like this. It was terrible. But I kept watering it, and I placed it under grow lights. And there's even new shoots coming in from the bottom. Look at that. And I just didn't want to kill it, because this is my boyfriend's plant, and he loves Godzilla. He's like super duper excited to watch the new movie to come out. So this plant's really special. It looked like cooked spinach, but it's just really cool. And I would love to take a cutting down the line and place it, once it's rooted, place it outside, because I'm really curious how this will look. It looks like a trail, because it's all Sigoniums trail, they vine. And yeah, that's just really cool. You kind of have to like open it to see like the variegation inside. But you know what, those are really good hiding spots for mealybugs, so I gotta be double checking this. Good thing I don't see no mealybug in here, but that's a pretty good hiding spot for a mealy. But yeah, and also there's a little like fungus gnat flight trap thingy, because like, as you can see, there's been fungi gnats in the apartment. All right, next one is this one. This is my Emerald Beauty, right? Is it Emerald? What's the tag? Yeah, Emerald Beauty Aglaonema. And I've been showed her because, like, I mean, there's not much to show. I mean, she is gorgeous. I love aglaonemas, y'all know that. I want to collect more and more of the aglaonemas, because they're just so easy care, and they're almost like snake plants. Like, they don't give them a good spot, water it when it dries out. It can handle a little bit more drying period than a Sigonium or a pothos, and give it a good light source. I mean, all plants need good light source, but aglaonemas will do really good if you give it a good amount of light. They can handle the light conditions, but it doesn't mean like you should place it under the light condition. I'm really happy that the community is getting better at that. Like, I hear it everywhere. Like, just because it stays low light doesn't mean you can place it low light. It basically means they can tolerate it. But if you want your plants to thrive, give it a good light source, and it will thank you. It will reward you, and it will give you lots of beautiful new leaves. So this one is ooh, I just finished watering her too. I'm holding it because like there's the saucer, but And the plant is from Walmart. It's kind of cute. I kind of like it a lot. But yeah, it's just a pretty aglaonema. I did gloss the leaves. I use a leaf shine fertilizer. It's on Plants CCTX. It doesn't kill my plants. It's not like the Mega Grow leaf shine. I don't know exactly what's in it. It doesn't show the ingredients. Homegirl wants to make like a secret formula, like SpongeBob, like the Krusty Krab, the burger thingy. But it's really, really good, and it works, and my plants love it. So I'm not gonna question. As long as I can buy it, I am happy. And we're gonna go to Corpus at the end of this month. At the end of this month, we're planning for like super duper long. My boyfriend wants to go and fish, and I want to go see her. And there's some other amazing plant shops in Corpus, and I want to take you guys along plant shopping. So I'm really, really excited to go and buy another bottle. But beautiful aglaonema, like this one is so pretty, and this one came from like those Rare Grows planters pots from the big box store, and now she's in a white, like an 8-inch planter, and she's starting to fill in very, very nicely. So I'm very, very proud of this beautiful plant. All right, talking about, oh my god, my butt almost dropped that plant. Talking about aglaonema, here's another one. I'm not exactly quite sure what this one's called, but I do know that it's doing really, really good. And I love how like the contrast, like how white this is and how green this is. I love when plants are like the complete opposite, when there's like when there's just two colors that are very, like for example, like the raven, the dark foliage with the green leaves, they just pop in. I'm seeing it right now. I just love plants like that. Like they can be like the same color, no variegation, but if they do that, that's pretty. This one obviously has variegation, and it also has the stem, I believe, like fully pale and white. And then the leaves are just nice and green and saturated. I believe I did try to shine this plant. Like I tried to clean it, but I gotta do it again because I see some dust. Can you see that? It's really, really good to clean your plants, especially if you have a long hair cat like I do. His fur gets everywhere. He doesn't have to be near the plant, but hair goes everywhere. But yeah, this is this looks really, really cute. I don't really show it because like there's not much to show, but it's I mean I love to look at this plant. I have it in the middle of the living room. It's like 8 feet away from my south facing windows, bright indirect light coming through them, so it gets some sort of light, but it's not like enough light for it to like thrive like the Emerald Beauty aglaonema. She's super close to the balcony door, which has like a window, and that gets a lot of light. But I mean, maybe if I upgrade it. Oh, and this also has the those cages. People call them dead plugs, but supposedly like the worst ones are usually the mesh. the cages are not that deep. The plants usually would thrive. I don't know, but I've heard a lot of people saying like in the beginning, people will say the dead plugs are like really, really bad, and now people are saying like it's not that bad. The better ones are the mesh ones because it actually does suffocate the plant. Like it's kind of hard for them to come out. The cages, like there's holes they can still go through. So that's on that. And this one is still in the cages because that's what I want to experiment, and I want to see if it would like hurt the plants or if it would go downhill. So yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous aglaonema. And then I have a cactus to show y'all. So I think I have showed it to y'all in the balcony, but I haven't really showed it up in close, like over here. This is my blue candle cactus. Ooh, hold on, girl. I think it has some, like, I don't know if it was hair or some, but this one's always outside. Even in the winter time, it was outside. I placed it inside when it dropped to like 20 Fahrenheit. I placed it indoors because I didn't want it to die. But this plant, I got it when my brother passed away because the favorite color was blue. And it was that same week, and I was kind of sad. My boyfriend took me to the Home Depot and I saw it, reminded me of him, and I ended up getting it. So I'm just really, really happy that it has grown a lot. Look at this. It's huge. Like it's so big. I'm not a big cactus person. Like I mean, I'm getting into succulents and cactuses, or cacti, my bad, and euphorbias, but I wasn't really an expert. And this one is doing really, really good. So I'm really, really surprised how it has grown. And this smaller one was about to die. You can kind of see, but she's put out lots of new growths, and like this taller one is really, really big. I've seen Valentino rubbing himself on this. We get scared, but nothing has happened. I try to be on top of him when he does it, but he sees it like a little brush, and usually it's not a problem because cats are not a lot of cats are not that dumb. Well, some are clumsy, but it could be the thorns. The thorns can usually be removed pretty easily. I've never seen, I poked myself with this plant a lot of times, but it's never really attached to me. So, you know, I'm not that concerned, but actually Valentino doesn't really touch it because he likes to rub himself on this. But yeah, that's the blue candle cactus. I'm not quite sure. I think it's like 3 years already. It could be 3 years old. and I have not repotted it. So, and I water this plant maybe like once every 2 months. In the summertime, once a month. Not in a schedule, like I'm just estimating. So I'm not really water it. All right, I'm gonna show you this other one. This is a fiddle. I kind of show you guys a little bit, but I'll never like pick it up and show you how much she has grown. This fiddle, I got it for clearance at the Lowe's, and it did look kind of bad. I'm sorry. It did look kind of bad, but and it was doing really, really good. And then when I had my little depression episode like that a while back, this is a plant that went downhill. And then also I had it in the top of the shelf in the plant room, getting no light, and it was there for like a month, and it only had like very little leaves. But now I have another grow light for like, since I came back from YouTube, like I think it's already been 2 or 3 months. She has grown a lot. Like, let me show it to you. And I have been fertilizing it too. So this is it. Look how much she has grown. This is why I'm doing this video, because I want to like put the light on the plants that I don't usually like. I don't really give them them enough credit on how much they have grown. I show them here every now and then, but I never really pick them up and like see them up and close unless I'm like rinsing them in the tub. But I'm just so surprised how much this fiddle has grown. And then she has so many of these branches. I love when they do that. I mean, it wasn't really like that, but look at the little baby fiddle. Isn't that the most precious thing? It makes me want to chop it and propagate it and like make a little tiny like terracotta. Actually, no, I would not place my fiddle leaf in a terracotta. I'm an underwater that lets it stay moist, and if it's on a terracotta, it's gonna go downhill. Ah, it's like a little canopy. Yeah, I'm just so proud of this fiddle. Like, also the little brown spots you see in the new leaves is pretty normal. If you have not known, basically that means is whenever you water the plant and it hasn't gotten water for a hot minute or so, and you give it a lot of water and it picks all of it at once, some cells burst, but it's perfectly normal. The plant is chill. It's just chill. It will fix itself and it will heal. A lot of these big leaves did exactly that, but you can kind of see how beautiful and green they are. I have shined this plant, so it's really, really nice and shiny. I think I shined it last month, and she looks still really, really beautiful. I tried to like move this plant a little bit away to like kind of give these little tiny babies some light, but I'm very, very surprised how big she has gotten. And I love fiddles, you know, I love fiddles. I miss my big fiddle. My grandma still has it. I haven't been with it for a hot minute, so I don't know how it's doing. Last time I was there, it was getting really, really big. But yeah, I love fiddles. Fiddles are cool, and if I can, I will have like 50 fiddles in my apartment. That's dramatic. But I would love to have like 2 fiddles. I want to put one in the living room and one in the balcony. Maybe I should not, but I would love to. It's gorgeous. I love fiddles. And it's putting out lots of new leaves. Like I said, all I do is I give it a good light source and I water it when it dries out. It is on a cash pot, so it's on a nursery, right? See, it was 22 a day, so I got it for $11.50. That's not bad. And then I got this planter. You're gonna see a little bit of water. I got this planter from Walmart on clearance, I think so. Has no holes. It has pre-drilled holes. You can do it yourself, but I like to use it as a cash pot. And I put this inside, and voila! I just water it from top. It will go down, and then the plant will just pick it up again, and there's no mess. So it's pretty easy to do that. I used to water my plants like in a tray. I learned the hard way that spreads diseases fast, and it did, and it kind of sucked. But that was a long time ago. You live and learn, and I learned that really quickly. But all plants have cash pots now. They're all by themselves, and they're pretty chill. So the fiddle's really, really cool, because like it looks so bad, and the fact that I got for clearance, it looks legit right now. It looks like normal, but I feel like once it grows more, it's gonna be like, wow, for $11.50, that's pretty good. Alrighty, next up, let me see, I talked about you. Okay, we have 2 more. So I have showed you guys my other Baret SP, but I have not showed you the cuttings, or one of the cuttings that is a fully established plant now, and it's this one. She has put out a new leaf, and I just want to give her a little shout out for doing super duper good. And this is another new leaf. It already kind of hardened off. Isn't that so pretty? Oh, hold on. Oh, this is my Baret SP, a little plug-in for my merch. I already shipped out 6 of the shirts this morning. We have 4 more t-shirts that I have to make. I was waiting for the XLs, and today I should be getting the 2XL, 3XL, and the 4XL. So when I get those t-shirts, like I said, they should be coming in today. I'm gonna post this video today on March 5th. I will update the website. I heard a big truck that can literally be it's from UPS. After that, I will update the website, and I'll have 2XL all the way to 4XL. So from small to 4. I make things sound so complicated, but yes. It's the biggest episode. This is this one. Look at that. So pretty. Oh, by the way, this is a large. This is an XL. I am like 6 feet and I weigh like 161, 165. These shirts are like really boxy. They're not like really like tight and slim. They're really like loose and breathable. They're cotton, 100% cotton. Sorry, I have to like plug in my stuff in there. And they're really, really nice. It is black, so you gotta like really like, you know, make sure that these are good for doing plant chores and going plant shopping, I think so. But I'm gonna be blunt. I have noticed that you can see everything. Like look at this. That's like dirt from a plant, I think so. And this is a hair from Valentino. That's the only thing I hate about the shirts. But that's every piece of like black clothing out there. So down the line, I probably won't use black again. But as of right now, it looks really good with the plant. Like the art, I love the contrast. Like it really nice and pops, but it's kind of small, it's not too big. One thing I do want to mention, all the artwork, they're all the same size. So this artwork is gonna be the same size on a small as to a 4XL. I'm not that bougie. I don't have that much money to buy multiple art designs to like fit for each shirt. So they all have the same design. Okay, they're all the same size. The shirt is just to make you feel comfy, to fit you. And like I said, I like to wear XLs because like I can wear a large, but it's too tight for me, and I like my clothing to feel loose. Anyways, this is the Baret SP Ginger, and y'all, this plant is so easy to propagate. There's a white one too. I'm not quite sure what that one's called. I think this one called it satin. No, it's not called it satin. Jade. I need to look it up. I call it Baret SP Ginger, but it actually does. Oh, hello. It does have its own name. So it's kind of funny because that's how they come out when they're fresh. Like this is like maybe 3 days, and this is like after a week. They harden off, and like this gets darker and this gets more lighter to become like this, nice and variegated. But well, let me show you. Like this is kind of bad already. That will get darker and this will get lighter. See, let me see. See, darker, lighter. Isn't that so pretty? Yeah, to me it looks like artwork, It looks like water art, like painted with watercolors. And the second y'all told me that, I cannot see it, like unsee it. It's such an accurate description of the variegation. It's beautiful and it's such an easy plant to propagate. My mother plant is doing so good. I have it kind of hidden because like if I see those vines, anytime I see a vine on my favorite plant, I just want to snip and propagate. Ooh, that's a good saying for a shirt. Anyways, so yes, I'm trying not to propagate my plants. It's just getting so hard because I know it's more impressive when they get nice and big and it looks more like, wow, like I did that. But I like to propagate plants. I just have a propagation addiction. I like to see the roots. I like to see you just get a release of dopamine when you like make a whole new plant. It's a clone, but you make a whole new plant and you did that yourself, and it's really, really cool. I like that a lot. And it's a cheap way, it's basically free, to grow your collection. I mean, if you don't want the same plant, you can trade Facebook Marketplace, or a friend with Instagram, or just a friend in real life. I don't know. In real life. Yeah, I love propagating. I'm trying to not propagate because I need to give my plants some space. It's just hard because I want to propagate my jade, my Baret SP Ginger. I know I shouldn't. It makes them more bushy though. That's what I tell myself. Like, it makes the plant more bushy. But sorry, I got a little bit more done because I gotta like, I want to propagate it. You're gonna tell me do whatever you want to do, dude. I know, very valid. We can do whatever we want to do to our plants, but I know future me will thank me to not chop it down the line. Anyways, we have one more, and it's this one. Y'all have seen my Manula potos from outside, but you have not seen this one. This one was bad. And she's under a grow light in the planty shelf, and she looks so much better. Like, look at those leaves. Manulas are just that, girl. They're always so variegated, and I love how like wide, and look at that, how wide and patchy the leaves are. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. It's gorge. Look at that. I also do have a Manula design on the website if you want to go check it out. And I do have it on a grow light on top. There's a grow light on top to promote more growth. And look at that. Can y'all see that? That's exactly what's happening. We're getting some growth at the very top. Oh my gatitos. It looks kind of nasty. The top of the soil is kind of white, but that goes from the fertilizer, from the water. It's normal. Okay, it's not that bad. If unless it's really, really white, then maybe I will scrape it off. But it's okay. And this Manula is living life and is loving it. So also this planter is from Walmart too. I love Walmart. It's just so fun. I like Mandulas. It's funny because like a lot of y'all still, yeah, a lot of Mandulas. Every time I see them in the big box stores, they get snatched up so fast. It's not as rare as it was 2 years ago, but people still snatch it up. And I'm the same because I have a baby Manula right now. I just can't. Like sometimes a Manula will talk. There's something about it. There's something so beautiful about it. And it's a bonus, so they're pretty easy to look after. Just give it some good source of light and they would love you. And you'll water it when it dries out or when you feel like it's fit, which is usually when they dry. But it's because everybody's environment's different. So like, your plant would tell you what it needs. Oh my gosh. And the variegation, like the white is not white, it's like a cream kind of white. Like, are you for reals? I like it because those are other plants. I like it because, like I said, they're kind of wide. The leaves are not like narrow, like going down. They're usually like nice and wide. And the art that I did for the Manula on the t-shirts, it's like a heart, and it's in the corner, like it's a heart. So, but those are all the plants that I have not showed you for a hot minute, or I have not showed you at all. Maybe you have not seen it. Yeah, and I just want to give them a little spotlight. I want to make a video for them because they are doing, honestly, surprisingly, they're all doing super duper good. And I'm very, very proud of them. I'm looking at my Monstera Aurora, and the one that we recutted, it's outside, and it's doing really good. The one inside is like, so I need to go ahead and double check it. I did chop her roots. It was too many roots. I do have a video about it. You guys can go check it if you want to, if you have not seen it. But I know I shocked the plant. I'm giving as much light as it's getting. All this leaf right now is turning yellow, which is perfectly normal. I'm just hoping that it will put out new shoots in the middle, which usually is what would happen on a monstera. When you chop it, it will put out like 2, depending on the plant, how healthy it is and how much energy it has. Considering that I chopped the roots, it might just give me 1 shoot, hopefully 2 shoots. But we'll find out. So that's basically it for today, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Sending positive vibes to each and every single one of you guys. And if not today, tomorrow I'll have 2XL, 3XL, and 4XL available on the website. Thank you so much once again for everybody that placed an order, and thank you once again for everybody that watches my Planty videos and joining me in this crazy Planty journey. It has been a ride, especially last year. I'm still not over it, but so thank you so much for watching. Sending you positive vibes, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.